Today we will talking a news on topic Earth Overshoot Day 2022. Humanity had already used its resource from the year. We are just halfway through the year and humanity had already used up all the resource the Earth can sustainably produce. From now on, we are borrowing from the future. What can I say? This overconsumption is the underlying case behind many of the planet's current woes. We look at all the problems in separate ways. Climate change, or biodiversity loss, or food shortage, as if they were occurrence independent, but they are symptoms of same underlying them. They our collective metabolism, the amount of things that humanity use has become very big compared to what Earth can renew.
Solution on how to push back the clock. There has score of options to push the clock back, he says, but also small changes such as lowering speed limits, air drying, land dry, changing household lights to LEDs, wearing more sustainable clothing and cutting our meal for just one day a week would contribute another couple of days in pushing back the moment of overshoot. Germany need 3 Germany it is overshoot day on May 4. If people across the world live like those in Germany, we would need 3 plans to cater to them. Trust carry we only have one. That should be an alarm signal to remind us of the gravity of the situation, says Sarah Rilsa, Service Senior Policy Advisor of Resource Justice at the German Development Network in Gotha, speaking. Just before May 4 is a wake-up call to all of us citizens but also politicians and industry that we cannot continue like this. Calculated by International Research Group Global Footprint Network, overshoot day factor in how much we consume, how efficiently products are made, population size, and how much nature can reproduce. Germany early overshoot day may be pushed down the its incentive used for resources in areas such as agriculture and a lack of energy efficiency in building, says Stefan Kuperpress, spokesperson for the Environmental and Sustainable Development Group German Watch. And this leads to Germany living on credit and talking a lot more for the planet. There we are support too, he said in the list up to Germany overshoot day.
Progress too slow. It is not the first time Germany has depleted its resources so quickly. We don't see enough movement in Germany. We are clearly not making any real, measurable progress towards using less resources or emitting fewer greenhouse gases. Cooper says, adding how this says the wrong signal to other countries that might be looking at Germany to see how it is tackling the problem of carbon emission. What they see is that Germany isn't really making any progress in reaching its climate goals, so that thing is not a priority for them either. Germany has to take giant, measurable steps to show it's doing something to reach them.
Earth overshoot day across the disease half a century ago. The Earth's biocapacity was more than enough to meet annual human demand for resources, but Earth Overshoot Day, the day when humanity as a whole has used up the resources needed to live sustainably for a year in 1970 and 1990. It fell on December 13 and October 10, respectively. By 2010, it has moved forward to August 6. That was worried me so much that we have been overseeing or overseas for disease, and that's globally speaking. We are seeing an increasing level of overuse.
Now I'm gonna say about the topic is how to change. Transitioning to renewable energy is one of the most powerful ways to cut emissions. And then her group is working with civil society to push for around materials transition that would see us use far fewer of them, and feels encouraged by the fact that the German government included a plan to reduce its raw material usage in its coalition treaty. In summary, we must give an importance for this problem, and we should help environment such as we separate your garbage or waste before you trash into the bin. It's all over of the news tonight. Thank you for watching and listening. Take care of yourself. We will say goodbye.